We're back again. It's not like we went anywhere. Chefs in the Hood, baby. Here we go. And I don't know, maybe I need to be serious for a minute because today we're gonna bring you Italian wedding soup, and then we also gonna do a Caprese salad. And I think it's a really cool salad. You're gonna love it. It's dealing with fresh tomatoes. We got some basil leaves here. And then we're gonna do balsamic vinegar reduction. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Balsamic vinegar with some honey. And we're gonna get that in the pot and make a reduction from that. All right, we're gonna get our vinegar in there. And we got some honey. Hands are clean, ladies and gentlemen, as usual. We just want to get all that honey out there. And we're going to reduce that. We're going to reduce that for 10 minutes. And that's going to be like our garnish over the top of our Caprese salad. And then we're going to begin to slice our tomatoes. And then we're also going to use a little bit of olive oil on top. Some virgin olive oil. Most Caprese salads don't call for it. But we also going to use some fresh oregano. I got some fresh oregano chopped here, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to throw some of that on there as well. And then for the second part of what we're making today is the Italian wedding soup. And that's going to have a variation too. And we're about to get started with that. All right, so we got balsamic vinegar here already reduced. So we're going to pull that off the fire and let it cool down a little bit. Because, of course, we can't put it on the salad hot. You understand what I'm saying? We can't do that. But anyway, we are going to start seasoning our meat for our meatballs, for our Italian wedding soup. What we have in here is some ground turkey, some ground chicken, and I threw a little bit of halal chicken sausage in there as well. Because most Italian wedding soups is beef and pork. I don't eat either one. I don't do the beef. I don't do the pork. So this is my variation of Italian wedding soup. If you like it, please try it. That's on you. So we got our meat and we got some basil in there, some oregano, some thyme, some parsley, and a little bit of sage. So I got it all in the bowl. And we're going to add some panko breadcrumbs as well. I think that might be enough for now, and then we can always go back to add more breadcrumbs. I just don't want to dry the meat out completely. And one thing, ladies and gentlemen, gods and herbs, piece of the seeds. One thing I didn't mention, I know my hands are a little messy, but I didn't use egg in this either. Like I said, egg is a big thing in when you're making meatballs, and also in the Italian wedding soup. I'm not using any egg. I just make sure my meat is really cold, and I'm going to use some Parmesan cheese. I got a block of Parmesan cheese here that I'm going to use. I'm grating my own cheese, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to use that and add that into this meat as well. So basically, we supposed to be making our meatballs about an inch or so. I don't know what I'm doing. You know, I'm not Emerald. I'm not Giada. You know what I'm saying? I do what I do. So basically, this is what we have here. As you can see, I already started making our meatballs. After we get this done, we're going to start working on another part of our Italian wedding soup. So we're going to bring some stock to a boil. I'm putting some chicken stock in here. I do have a little onion because I didn't add that in my meatballs. So I just put it in the water. No big deal. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do things here on Chefs in the Hood. But we're getting our chicken stock in there. And we're going to bring that to a boil, like I said. I know I was repeating myself. And then we're going to add some acini di pepe pasta. You know what I'm saying? You could call it acini di pepe, the pepe, whatever you want to call it. But this is what we're adding to it. We're going to add this. Once our water boils, this goes in. And then we'll add our meatballs. And then I got some escarole that I'm going to put in there. Chicory. That's going in there as well. So we got our stock to a rolling boil. And we're going to start adding our meatballs. I don't know what I said earlier. I don't know if I made a mistake. But like I said, this is Chefs in the Hood. We improvise. The acini di pepe going, obviously, after you do your meatballs. You know, of course you got to cook the meat first. So, that's what we're doing. So, we're going to go with our acini di pepe after we add the meatballs. You know what I'm saying? 10 minutes on the meatballs, then add our pasta. You know, because the meatballs probably going to take about 20 minutes. And the pasta is going to take about 10. So we're going to add it in half the time. And then in the last 5 minutes, what could kind of screw you up, what kind of screws me up too, is we're going to add some chicory. We're going to add, chicory is endive, curly endive. Basically, we're gonna add that to finish it off. Now you see how our meatballs are floating, so they're getting close to being done. You know, like we turn our heat down. You know, it's no longer at a rolling boil. One thing that I do want to add is a piece of Parmesan rind. So we're going to add a couple of pieces of Parmesan rind in there. And then our acini di pepe. 10 minutes. And then we're going to add our endive. Our chicory. Our curly endive is next. So while we're waiting for our soup to finish off, like I said, the chicory is going to be the finish. We're going to slice our tomatoes for our Caprese salad. So basically, you just want to slice you some nice rounds of tomato. Nice thick rounds of tomato. That's all you want to do. So we got our chicory already cut up in our trusty salad spinner. And we're going to go ahead and add that to our soup. And it's not going to take long, ladies and gentlemen, gods and earths, kings and queens. So we're going to get that all mixed up. And you can see our pasta and our meatballs in there. We probably going to wait like another 10 minutes before our soup is ready. And so I'm working on our enchilada, our salad. We got our tomatoes sliced, as you can see. So we're going to take our tomato slices, kind of spread them out a little bit. I mean, that's just me. And we're going to hit it with a little salt and pepper. And we're going to do both sides. And then we're going to take a little parsley, because this is just me. Like I said, the police could come after me. And some oregano. Then we're going to flip those over and do the same thing. Okay, we got our tomatoes all seasoned. And just because this is extra virgin olive oil, ladies and gentlemen, it's a little different than this. This is more of a blend. I'm using the extra virgin because you use extra virgin for salads. It's a lot darker. So, just for whatever reason, we're going to hit a little bit of extra virgin olive oil as a bed. And then we're going to do our tomato, a piece of that basil that we have, like that. And we got some sliced mozzarella. Put that on top. And then we just keep building. And that's our enchilada. Just because it's me, I'm going to hit it with just a touch of more olive oil on the top. And we're going to go with our sprinkle of herbs. And this is our balsamic reduction. We're going to add our balsamic reduction. You know, I could be a little fancy too. I know I'm a chef in the hood. But we can make stuff look pretty. That's what it's all about. I'm trying to teach my peoples how to eat good food. You know what I'm saying? I don't know no place where I can go eat stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all saying I'm clowning. You know, I'm getting a little crazy on the internet. Yo, I don't know what Rod doing. You know what I'm saying? Rod a little dun-dun-dun-dun. Rod acting a little dun-dun-dun. I don't know. But you be the judge. Come take a look at our soup. It's all cooked up and it's ready. Look how our pasta had cooked up and swelled, and our endive and our meatballs. Usually, I would normally do the meatballs in the oven. Want a little color, a little hue. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, gods and herbs. Want a little hue on my meatballs. But it's okay, we're good. Let's go ahead and get a bowl of that. Some of that broth. I don't know. That looks pretty good. Wow. I gotta try my enchilada first. And I'm left-handed, ladies and gentlemen, so don't get pissed off at me. Let's just get one of those stacks. And I know I'm touching it with my fingers, but it's okay. Man, that's good. The mozzarella, I don't know if you guys ever had the fresh, milk mozzarella with the basil, tomatoes, banging. Can't go wrong. That balsamic reduction, delicious. Let's try our soup. Delicious. Let's get a piece of that meatball with our soup. Pause. Once again, here at Chefs in the Hood, baby. Chef R.O.D. The most delicious cooking show in the world. Peace.